is morning for me. It's almost 9 o'clock. And I'm in my car because I want to go to this like little store that I've been to once or twice, but I've never driven there. And driving there scares me a little bit, but I think I can handle it. It got a little bit spooky-ooky, but I made it. I got good parking. Hopefully there won't be too many people like outside. But anyway, before I leave, I just wanted to do like a little video. This is just gonna be like a little like what's been going on with me, like life update type of thing. I wanted to do another like kind of sciencey like theory-ish video. And maybe I will do that soon because there was some new like brain imaging, like sleep information that came out recently about brain functions during sleep that I was really into. But there was only like one little thing that was related to it. It's a pretty new like thing that they've discovered. It's about spinal fluid and sort of like rinsing your brain out while you're sleeping. So if you want to look that up. But I plan to come with that at some point, and maybe even like I'll film that relatively soon. The thing is, I was looking for like more to add onto the video than just like, hey, look at this thing. They don't know what, they guess what it does. Here's what they think it does. They're looking for more information. But I did think that was really cool. I just need to like what else do I get to talk about? You know what I mean? Anyway, I'm a little bit sick. It's not Big C. I've actually been kind of sick for a while, but no one can tell me what's wrong. I go to the doctor and they'll give me like 8 tests and they'll be like, you're perfect. And I'm like, great. But then like a week ago, I got actually sick and got absolutely destroyed. So I couldn't film anything. And then at the same time, I was trying to upload the Marble Snap video, which no one has watched. So it was very much worth it. It's okay though, that's how it goes. I had fun making it, and I had fun editing it, so it was okay. The thing is though, when I don't know what it was, because at first I thought it was like I didn't have enough space on my hard drive to like after you finish editing, you have to export. So basically like download the video for anyone who like doesn't know anything about video stuff. Let's say it's like downloading. When trying to export my video, it just gave me errors. No matter how many times I tried, or the program would crash. And it's like, Adobe, I'm paying you how much money? And this is my beef with Adobe in general, because I use Photoshop, Illustrator, Premiere Pro, and like a handful of other programs if I need it like once in a while. So I pay for all the apps. But it's like I'm paying all this money to you monthly, and I always get errors. It never is working on my computer. And my computer is a Surface Pro. I think it's like 6, whatever. So I am using a tablet computer, but it's not like it's a Chromebook, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, my computer's not that powerful, but it should be enough to run this program. And I'm getting these errors that are like stopping me from even using the program. Even yesterday, I was trying to draw in Photoshop. I was getting scratch disk errors. So I had to stop. I almost couldn't even save my piece that I was working on because of these errors in Photoshop. And it really really annoys me because I'm paying for this and it's glitchy. Like, and when you go and look for troubleshooting or solutions, it's people who have to find these like weird roundabout ways of doing things. Adobe doesn't really have instructions or like support to solve the issue. While I'm on the topic of things that I'm paying for that aren't working, Hulu, when I buy Hulu without ads. Listen. So, when I open the website, it doesn't load. It takes like 10 minutes. And I know it's not my Wi-Fi. It's like, what am I paying you monthly for? I can't even use the website. I should cancel my subscriptions, but I need them for comfort. You know how like you're just like you pay for stuff and you're just like I'll just keep it. Is that relatable content? At some point there's going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back, and I'm going to cancel all my subscriptions. I kind of have to keep Adobe because that's what the industry I'm in uses. But I might just not if I get around to it, because I feel like people are moving away from it anyway. But that's inside baseball. So yeah, I made an hour video of just playing like a game, and it was quick, as in it took an hour, but I figured out how to do it like pretty fast. I filmed it, and then editing it was pretty fast. But then, so I was pleased. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have this out really quick. But then the plot twist was it didn't want to give me the video. And I thought it was I didn't have enough storage. I was like deleting stuff, moving stuff around. Got a new, it's not new. I like had a hard drive, so I plugged that in, and I was like, this is it. No. I was using different programs and stuff. And the whole time I was sick. So I was like, and I was also doing my hair. So I was like, I'm gonna fall asleep. I need to blow my nose. I'm coughing up a lung, and I'm also like export. My computer is crashing, restarting, freezing. I'm like dying, doing the back of my head. Like I did not need to put myself through all that. I really didn't, but I did, and caused problems for myself. But that's the way it goes. Looking at myself, I like my yellow coat. It's making me feel happy. Yellow's my favorite color. So yeah, aside from that, really just a rant. I had filmed this kind of like a video kind of like this, where I was just talking about like goals and motivation and stuff, but it was like reopening wounds. So I decided to scrap it just because it was like painful. And I feel like since then, like 2 weeks ago, it's just been happening more and more, just like wounds reopening. And just like stress, like pressure, just more and more, all the stuff that I'm worried about, I keep like being confronted with all of like the things that I am worried about, like cost of living and like wanting to pursue life as an artist. Just like what the future's going to be, where I'm gonna go, like the goals that I have that I don't have the like motivation to pursue, especially with art and with creating things, because I also don't have the space and the time to pursue them. And I know people are always like, it's not about motivation, it's about consistency, blah, blah, blah. But sometimes it is about motivation. Or like depression. Like, I I physically can't do it if trying to do it will make me cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta put me first. Yeah, it's just a mess in my brain right now. And I don't even really know how to talk about it. I tried to like outline because I could like formulate the thoughts if I just decided beforehand this is what I want to talk about. But as I was trying, it was again reopening wounds. As I was trying to talk about it, I just kept spiraling like off these points because it's all kind of connected. These like struggles of what am I doing with my life, basically? Where's this all going? And knowing that I want to be in a certain place, but I can't get there, or I can't see the path there, because when I can see the pathway for something, it's easy to me to get there. So, like for example, this time last year I did not have a driver's license, but because I knew exactly what I needed to do to get one, for me to do all my lessons, take my test, and then buy a car, it was like I just did it. Like I didn't have to like fight myself so much about it. I would just like call, hey, I need driver's lessons. Do the stuff, hand in the forms, pay the fees, and do the thing. Like it, and I did do it like fast, and I'm like proud of myself. But it didn't feel so like it didn't feel hard because I knew what I needed to do, even if I was struggling at some points with like getting the driving academy to call me back, or like they were messing around with me paying them, but that's a whole other story. And it's over. So I'm whatever, it's fine. And even like I had to cancel my first road test the day before because it had been a blizzard when it had not snowed at all. So I had my last lesson before my test after a blizzard, and the streets weren't clean, and I'd never driven with or around snow. So my instructor was like, "You're bad," and I was like crying in the back seat as the next student like brought me back to my house, and I canceled my driving test. But it was fine. Like at the end of the day, it was fine. Small setbacks. And so now my goal is I want to move, but it's too expensive here. Like you can't, like I can't budget and hustle my way out of the cost of living. Is just too expensive here. And my other option is to like leave. Like leave. But the industry that I'm in, it's not everywhere. So I can't just pick a place and go. So that's been like weighing on me like very heavily. Sort of forever, but especially now, because, and especially after the job that I have now, it's the most I've ever been paid. And it, from like a numbers perspective, I thought I would be able to like do all the things that I wanted with this amount of money, not realizing that it's just too expensive here. Like It's unreasonably expensive here. Like $1,500 for a single room a month, like with 5 roommates type of expensive. So now it's like, well, I'm saving up all this money. And also, the thing about a car, it's expensive. My insurance is too expensive. I need to do a video just about like my car like process, and I've been planning on doing that, but again, I want to write an outline so that I can just give you guys all the information in a way that makes sense and I'm not rambling like I am now. But this is just chatting. We're just chatting. So it's fine. But when I tell people how much I pay for insurance, because I'm a new driver, I'm in my first year of driving, they're like, that can't be real. And I wish it wasn't. And I really am hoping when I renew my insurance, it can be lower, because it's the expenses of my car. Like, I like my car a lot, and I like what I can do with my car and the places I can go. It has improved my quality of living a lot. But it's so much money a month that I'm like, I could be doing so much with this money if I didn't have to be paying my car. And I even refinanced, but it was like, it didn't make that much of a difference. So I'm just, it's okay. It's like, it's just okay. I just have to let it go. It's just gonna be what it is for right now. What's the saying? Now is not, what's the saying? Your now is not your forever. Yeah, that. I think that's it. So, trying to be on that type of thinking. But it's hard right now, you guys. And it's getting to me. But, well, I've been sitting in my car for a good amount of time now, so I'm gonna get going. I should have been where I was like aiming to go. I wanted to be there right when they open, but too late for that. It's fine. I'm still gonna be super early. I just know it gets really crowded. And when I go out places, I like to go like right when they open so that there's not people. So when I'm a little bit late, I feel late, but it's like, no, you're not late. No one was expecting you. They're going to be open for 12 more hours. So that's going to be it for me for now. If you like me, tell a friend. If you don't like me, tell an enemy. Like the video if you like the video, and comment down below if you understand and or relate to what I'm saying. Bye.